Taking on student loans or digging out from that mound of debt is a massive undertaking that millions of Americans struggle with. And now many of those who are the most financially vulnerable are looking for financial advice from chatbots. But that free advice can come with a serious price tag. Here's consumer reporter Jen Pichano.
The financial news publication Investors Observer says around half of Americans are now considering or already using AI chatbots to understand more about their financial picture.
We are seeing a lot more people using these programs because they seem so intuitive. You write a question, you press enter, it spits out an answer. It's very easy to use.
Sam Borgi says platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Grok seem very authoritative.
But the problem is that it's overly generic and it avoids a lot of the detailed warnings on student loans, for example, on things like private loans. It tends to understate or omit what the risks are.
Borgi says their research division found these chatbots either lacked the complete picture, specialized analysis, and how it might impact your income, or they overwhelmed users with a data dump of information.
So we are seeing things like it downplays the severity of things. It has insufficient warnings on things like what's considered risky borrowing. In the case of student loans, for example, if you're not understanding, for example, how interest costs are going to affect your balance, if you don't understand how the repayment schedule is going to impact your monthly, your monthly spending habits, that's going to be a very big issue.
And the ones who are using it the most are lower income borrowers who can't afford registered financial advisors.
Unfortunately, this demographic is the one that tends to be hurt the most by whether it's inflation, whether it's unemployment, whether it's lack of available funds to invest. And we are seeing this demographic being the one who's most vulnerable to potential issues if the advice that they give isn't really sound.
While there are plenty of indications that people are seeking out financial advice from chatbots, there's not enough information yet to say how many are acting on it. But just like doctors warn against using WebMD for medical guidance, financial advisors hope you'll stick with registered human finance professionals until these chatbots evolve into something more reliable. Jen Pichano, 19 News.